All right, so child's pose, please. So bring your hips back onto your heels. Bring your forehead down onto your mat. And give yourself that first moment to get settled. So wherever you are in the world, inside of your day, right? This yoga practice, I think so often can seem like this very separate thing, right? Stepping onto your mat might be an opportunity for you to leave the rest of your day outside. You know, maybe for this hour, it's a little different. It's about inviting whatever it is you're experiencing, whatever you're feeling, whatever is showing up for you, kind of be in your practice. So that throughout this hour, you get to see what shifts, what changes, what moves. When you invite your whole self to your yoga, you really give yourself a chance to see what lands, to see what you want to keep, what you want to let go of, and how you move. And so with your eyes closed in your first moment to check in, we'll start with a breath together. So with an SH, empty out all of your air. Take a nice inhale through your nose. Feel it coat your throat and fill you up. Get really, really full. And then let it go with an HA. So nice. And that vibrational quality is something that you get to keep with you. So that HA sound or HM sound, maybe a flutter of your lips, or yeah. And then if at any moment that breath ever feels a little far away, a little out of your reach, then you come back here. And so this child's pose is here for you as often and as you need it, as long as you need it. So come back here whenever you need to check back in. Okay, so one more time. Right here, empty everything out, SH. Good, find the bottom. Good, then take a nice new inhale through your nose, feel it, expand your ribs, hold it. And this time, let it go with an HM. Letting that vibrational quality start to rattle your bowl. Start to crawl your fingertips towards the top edge of your mat. So far forward, your elbows, your wrists, your forearms begin to peel away from the floor. And send up onto your fingertips. Feel the stretch through the both sides of your body. Send your breath in between your ribs. Spread the fingertips wide. Press your palms down. And on your next inhale, tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up high, heels low. Come into a downward facing dog. And once you do that, it doesn't have to look exactly like anything, right? Still that explorative quality. So bend your knees, pedal out your feet, nod your head, yes and no a few times, yes and no. And then from there, you'll pause inside of an upside down V shape. So take a look at your hands. They should be about shoulders width distance apart. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Press down into the knuckles on the undersides of your hands so you stay lifted. And check out your feet hips width apart. It's about the width of the crown of your head. Good, bend your knees a lot. Press your belly to your thighs and then send your hips a little bit higher. Keep that as you heavy your heels towards the mat. They don't have to touch, but go for long legs. Good, keep your left heel heavy on an inhale. Reach your right leg up long back behind you. Go for length at first, so kick your toes to the back wall, lift it a little higher, take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, peel your hip open and move it around. Yeah, just a moment to bend the knee, to point and flex the toes, to breathe into right side body. So nice. Good, take another inhale to kick your leg up and back. And then exhale, kiss your foot down to the floor. Next inhale, left leg up long back behind you. Go for length again. So keep pressing into left palm. Squeeze left leg straighter, lift it a little higher. Exhale, bend the knee, peel it open, move it around. And then left and right side might not look or feel exactly the same. We're not symmetrical beings. So take what you need right here, right now. And inhale, kick the leg up and back. And exhale, kiss your foot down. Nice. Take a nice bend of your knees. Look at your hands. And then really slowly walk to the top of your mat. Once your feet get to your hands, hang heavy, find a forward fold. And once you get there, you can grab for opposite elbows or interlace fingers at the nape of your neck. Let gravity pull you in a little bit deeper. And then release your arms if you haven't already. Measure your feet, hips width distance apart. It's about 2 fists in between the arches of your feet if you want to measure it out. All 10 toes forward. On an inhale, find a half lift. Bring hands to shins or thighs and pause when your spine feels straight. Rock the weight forward towards the ball mounds of your feet and sit your tailbone on the wall behind you. Pull your navel in, find a mini back bend behind your heart. Stay with it. One more breath. Nice, Francis. Exhale, release. Forward fold. Let it go. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Come all the way up to stand, mountain pose. Biceps by your ears. Your exhale when you arrive. So close your eyes and stand on your own 2 feet in a way that is really familiar. Hug your heels down into the floor. Spread your 10 toes really soft on the mat and draw up through the inner arches of your feet. Draw up through your calves, through your thighs. Feel your kneecaps lift up. Anchor your tailbone down and under. Pull your navel to your spine and lift the dome of your rib cage a little taller. Squeeze straighter through the elbows. Spread the fingers. Take the bend out of the arms. And then rotate pinkies in. Melt your shoulders down your back. Flutter out your lips. Release your jaw. And then if your eyes are closed, gently flutter them open. Take an inhale to look up. And send your hips forward as you reach up and then reach back. Find the back bend. And then exhale, dive forward. Forward fold, let it go. This time a little swifter with breath. Inhale, rise up, go right through mountain, straight into your back bend. Your exhale to let it go, forward fold. Take that once more, your breath, your movement. Inhale, mountain to back bend. Your exhale to let it go to forward fold. And from your forward fold, inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, release, plant your hands down, step your feet back, and then pause inside of an upper push-up plank. Spread the fingers nice and wide, root down into tips of fingers, grab a handful of the earth to stay lifted. Pull navel to your spine, support that long line of body, and then draw up on your thighs. So nice firm legs. Energetically draw your heels back as you send your heart forward, shoulders away from the ears. And if you're holding your breath here, you could bring your knees down. Gives you a little more support. That way you can work on strengthening your arms. Good. Once you have your choice, belly in, send your heart forward. Inhale, press the mat away. Exhale, lower halfway, hold it there. And inhale, lift your heart forward and up, kick into tops of feet and hands. So nice, Nina, shoulders back, heart higher. Exhale, tuck toes under. Lift your hips high, heels low, down, dog. That's our flow. We'll take that a whole bunch, but back and down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, step your foot all the way between your hands. Get your toes to line up with your fingers. Keep your back heel lifted and place your left palm down right next to your right foot. And then inhale, wave your right arm up to the ceiling. Find a lunge with a twist. And so back heel lifted nice and high. Pull up on your back thigh. Send your right hip down and back. Your left hip up and forward. Pull your navel in and send your left armpit towards right inner thigh. Right inner thigh towards left armpit. Look up, reach, inhale. Exhale, 2 hands frame the foot. Spiral back, heel down. Inhale, warrior 1. Rise up. Good. So this time, pinkies at edge of your back foot, nice and firm on your mat. Pull up on your left thigh, your back leg, send left hip forward, and draw your right hip back. Good, sit low, knee over ankle. Belly in, just like mountain, reach up. Let's stay low. Inhale, look up, reach a little bit back. Exhale, release, 2 hands stop. Keep exhaling, step right foot back, upper push up, and then lower halfway down. Inhale, heart forward, look up dog, lift your thighs. Exhale, down dog, hips high, heels low, so good. Next inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot in between your hands. Keep your right foot, right heel lifted, right palm down. Inhale, left arm up, find your twist. Good. Pull your belly in right from the start. As you press more down into the left big toe mound, reach higher through your left fingertips. Squeeze your back leg straighter. Look over your top shoulder, take another inhale. Exhale, 2 hands down, frame the foot. Spiral back, heel down. Inhale, warrior 1, rise. Good, sit right into it. Scissor your inner thighs, right hip forward, left hip back. And reach super long through your arms. Find that kind of lightness behind your heart. Right, smooth out your breath. Sit a little bit lower. Good, inhale, look up, reach back. Exhale, release, 2 hands down. Step back, lower and flow. Once you exhale back to your down dog, you get to take that on your own. So take that lunge with a twist and warrior 1 on your right side and on your left side. 1 breath, 1 movement. And it might seem like the moment where, okay, like I'm on my own here, right? But it's really an opportunity to see how you show up for you. This yoga, it doesn't happen because a teacher is talking through poses, and it doesn't happen just because you unroll a yoga mat. You have to choose it. You step onto your mat, you choose to move, you choose to breathe, and you choose to have an experience. Right? So those moments where maybe it feels like you want to pause, yeah, pause, but don't bail on your practice, right? Choose a breath, see what shows up inside of it. So good. You take it through right side and left side at your pace, and then we'll meet back inside of a downward facing dog all together. Okay. If you are still moving, you keep on going. If you are back inside of your down dog before your virtual neighbor, then you'll pause and you'll clean it up like you already know how. Fingers wide, hips high, heels heavy. And close your eyes, and right here, empty out your air, S-H. Take an inhale, slow, and let it go with an H-A. Good. Back inside of your down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Get your foot between your hands, plant it there. Good. Spiral back, heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. And then exhale, peel it open for warrior 2. Good. Pinkies at edge of your back foot, now parallel to the back of your mat. Sit low in your lunge, stack front knee over front ankle, and drop your right butt more down. Pull the outer edge of your left hip behind you. Reach armpit away from armpit, wrist away from wrist, take up space. Good, chin over your front shoulder, stay. And then let's try something. Flex your fingers up to the ceiling, kind of like you're making stop signs with your hands. At the same time, imagine trying to get your fingers to point towards your face. Yeah, feel the forearms lengthen. Feel the underarms lengthen, the center of your chest broaden, shoulders away. Good, SH right here. Take an inhale, take up space, stay. HA. So good, Emily. One more inhale, reach wide. Exhale, cartwheel, two hands staff. Step right foot back, your flow. And then back and down dog. Your inhale to lift left leg. Your exhale to step it through. Back heel down, you rise, warrior one. You peel open, warrior two, you arrive. And find that kind of foundation that you get to leave it alone. And that doesn't mean that it's not going to feel a little shaky or a little heavy. Right? And that doesn't mean it has to feel shaky or heavy. But press down into your heels. Energetically draw them towards each other, light up your inner thighs. But under, belly in, lift back of heart taller, and then reach wider, take up space. Good, keep everything, just flex your fingers to the ceiling. Reach palm away from palm, wrist away from wrist. Be right here, right now, whatever sensation, breathe into it, SH. Inhale, stay, HA. Good, take one more inhale, reach flat. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down. Step back, your flow. And then next one breath, one movement on your own. Take warrior one, warrior two. You can keep that flex of your palms. If that was interesting to you in your practice, that's a really key word, interesting. Right? Again, because this yoga is nothing without you. Right? Your practice is something that can't exist without you being inside of it, you choosing to be on your mat, you allowing yourself to experience. Right? So not just checking the poses off of a list to say you've done warrior one and warrior two, but really giving yourself that moment to feel what it's like to be inside of it. And that doesn't have to mean that a moment on your mat is gonna change your life in an instant. What it means is you get to learn a little bit more about you. And once you finish right side and left side, again, down dog is there for you. And once you do find it, nice and firm, fingers wide, press your belly to your thighs. Let your head be a little heavier. Soften the sides of your neck. Nice, Helen. So, so good. And if you're ready to transition from down dog, we will meet there. So with your fingers spread wide, put a nice deep bend into your knees. All right, keep your hips lifted, look forward at your hands. Now think of kicking your butt as you take an inhale and then hop your feet to your hands. So, so good. Feet hips width distance, inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, release, forward fold. And keep your feet hips width distance, 10 toes forward. And then inhale, hips low, arms high, chair pose, right into it. Rock the weight back into your heels. Pull your knees back over your ankle, sit your hips more back, and then more down because you did. Good. Now press more into the outer edges of your feet, like you're trying to lift your inner arches off the mat, and then pull up through the inner thighs. That was nice. Pull navel to spine, lift center chest, biceps by the ears, and then sit a little bit low. Nice. One more inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Pedal out your feet. Bend your knees, nod your head, yes and no, yes and no. And then take this quiet quality you find inside of the rest right back into the pose. Inhale, hips low, arms high. Chair pose. Right. Don't miss a moment. Close your eyes. Right. Sit into that edge, which has nothing to do with how low you sit or how high you reach. Right. But that sweet spot where you really want to come out of it, but you know you have everything you need to stay. And then stay. That's it. S-H. And take an inhale right here. H-A. One more time. Hips low. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. And inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, release, two hands down. You can step back or press into your palms and hop back. Land halfway down and take your flow. Nice inhale, upward dog. Linger there. Nice exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Smooth exhale, step it between your hands. Back heel down, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two, peel it open. And sit low in your lunge. Really familiar foundation, set it up. Chin over your front palm, flip the palm skyward. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up, reach back, reverse warrior. Your back hand can rest on your shin or your thigh. If you do wrap it around your back, you gotta grab the front inner thigh to lift away from it. But whatever you choose, get taller through right side body. Look up at your lifted hand and then reach back. Good, one more inhale, sit low, reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel, two hands stop. All right, step right foot back, pause there. 2 feet together. Left palm under your nose. Roll onto your left side, side plank. If you need your knee on the mat, so you can get your hips a little bit higher, yeah, put your knee on your mat. Then make a choice, right? Hips a little higher. Look over your lifted arm, then maybe bicep by ear. Maybe lift the leg up. So good, Leah. You've got 3. Reach for 2. Slowly, 2 hands stop. Take your upper push up and then take your flow. Good. Once you get back to down dog, we'll meet inside of warrior 2 on your left side. So you take it through warrior 1 into warrior 2. You set up your foundation. Chin over your front shoulder. Stay low. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up, reach back, reverse. Find a place for back hand. Right from the start, pull belly in, get a little taller. Look up as you reach, breathe across your left side ribs. And one more inhale, kick down into left foot and reach away. Exhale, cartwheel, 2 hands stop. Step back, upper push up. And then right palm under your nose. Roll onto right side, side plank. And stack your hips, stack your shoulders. And if you know where you want to take it, right, go right to that edge. Right, but breath to breath, hips a little higher. Good, stay with it. Maybe you look up for 3. Beautiful, Kate, for 2. And then 2 hands down, 2 feet down, upper push up. Lower halfway. Take your flow. Now your last one breath, one movement is that. Take warrior one, warrior two, reverse warrior, and side plank on the right side and the left side. And I'll offer for this final one breath, one movement inside of this hour that you take it in a way that you really give yourself all of the time. And because no matter how fast or slow you choose to move, this hour of yoga is an hour of yoga. It's 60 minutes. Right? So you might as well use every single second you have. You can move in a way where you feel every little sensation along the way. You get to see what shows up when you give yourself all of your attention. You pay all of your attention to what you're doing right now. This is the most important moment because it is happening right now. Looks so, so good. And then once you get back to down dog, again, we'll meet up there. And of course, if it's a moment of child's pose, get really still, right? Forehead on mat, hips to heels. If it's down dog, a nice spread of fingers, heavy heels, heavy head, smooth breath. Right. Wherever you are, if you are ready to join in, close your eyes. Focus on your breath. S-H. Good. Take an inhale, something sweet, something new, and then let it go with a sigh. All right, back inside of your down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Good. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Spiral back, heel down, and pause here. Tent up onto fingers. Pull your belly up and in. Inhale, sweep the arms back. Lift your torso up. Power lunge. Good. Seal back foot down, and then send left hip forward. Good. Sit low in your right lunge. Right hip back, and arms a little higher. Squeeze them together. Already open your chest. Arms a little higher. Squeeze them closer. And then bend the elbows, interlace your hands, punch the back wall. Inhale. Exhale, release the grip. Sweep your biceps to frame your ears. Extended power lunge. Good. Stay low. S-H. Reach. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Peel it open. Good. Stay low. Reach your arms nice and wide. Inhale here. Exhale, side angle, right palm down, left arm up. Look over your top shoulder. Reach your top fingertips to the ceiling. Press your arm against your leg as you drop your right butt down and then lean more back. Inhale. On your exhale, turn your top arm behind you. Reach it down your back, grab towards front inner thigh. Now, bottom arm can come underneath your leg. Reach for your fingers, maybe your wrist, maybe your clothing. Kick down into right heel and then lean your left shoulder back. Good, heart to the ceiling. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Two hands down, frame your front foot. Good, so pick up your back heel, walk it a little bit forward. So now your back toes face towards the top left corner of your mat. Good. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, press into your front foot, straighten out your right leg. It doesn't have to be completely straight. There might still be a bend in the knee, but go for a nice long sensation through the back of your legs as you send your right hip back. Good. Lift your heart forward, inhale. On your exhale, draw your chest down your thigh. This is pyramid pose, right? So every inhale, you send your heart forward. Every exhale, you draw yourself in a little deeper. Think of sending your butt, the base of it, towards the maybe wall behind you, if you've got a wall behind you. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then keep your fingertips framing your foot. Start to bend the knee. Pick up your back heel so it stacks over your back big toes. Walk your fingers a little forward. It's now like a foot away from your foot. Good. Walk your back foot in, take an inhale. On your exhale, kick your back leg up, supported warrior 3. Good. So now your fingertips are on the mat. And less about how much up you kick, more about a long line from your foot through the center of your chest. Shoulders away from the ears, pull your belly in, squeeze your left butt, and then lift the leg a little bit higher. Good. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, standing split, kick the leg up higher, walk your hands towards your foot. Good. Now, however high you've got your leg, great. You can bend the right standing leg again as much as you need to, but keep the lifted leg straight. Point the toes, squeeze your left butt, kick up, and then kiss your face to your shin. You've got 3. Good. Kick up for 2. And then feet together, forward fold. Good. Take a moment. Maybe you sway or bend one knee, then the other. And then from there, inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, release, forward fold. Good. Zipper your legs up all the way. So you've got one single leg underneath your body. Feet, shins, knees, thighs together. On your inhale, hips low, arms high, press your palms, thunderbolt. And rock the weight back into your heels. Pull your knees over your ankles and sit your hips a little bit lower. Good. Pull your belly in, lift your heart up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Shake it out. Bend one knee, the other, nod your head. Soften the sides of your neck. Release your shoulders, your arms. And then inhale, hips low, arms high. Press your palms. Thunderbolt. Get low. Sit down. Lift your heart. Belly in. Inhale. Exhale, slide your hands down the heart center. Good. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist to the right. Hook left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press palm to palm, knee to elbow. Pull your left hip back and sit a little bit lower. If breath is there, the fly away, you reach your arms apart. If you want to bind, you drop your top arm over back. Bottom arm can come underneath your thighs, but choose your breath. Look over top shoulder, take one more inhale. Exhale, hands together, back to center, stay low. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, twist to the left, right elbow to the outside of the knee. Good, palm to palm, knee to elbow. Use that connection. Think of that half lift sensation in your spine. Yeah, go for it. You want to fly away or bind? Get to it. Good, heart open. Look up, inhale. Exhale, hands together, back through center, stay low. Good, lift your heart up, take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, hands down, you step back, you hop back, you flow. And this is your reset. So nice, fresh inhale. Nice, long exhale. All right, we got one more side to even it out. So back inside of your down dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Spiral back heel down and pause there. Tent up on fingers. Pull your belly up and in. Inhale, arms back, lift the torso, power lunge. Good. This time, right hip forward, left hip a little back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Like you had a pencil in between your shoulder blades. You don't want to drop it. Squeeze them close. Good. Arms higher. Squeeze them together. Bend the elbows. Interlace your hands. Inhale, punch back. Send your heart forward. Exhale, release the grip. Biceps to ears. Stay with it. Sit low. You reach. S-A. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. And sit low. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side angle, left palm down, right arm up. Good. Arm against inner leg. Sit your butt under. Lean your top armpit back. Reach through your top hand. Good. Inhale, make space across your chest. Exhale, turn the palm behind you. Drop it down your back. Reach first towards front inner thigh, and then bottom arm under the leg. Find fingers, wrist clothing. Use that grip, roll open. One day, heart to the ceiling. Stay low, lean back, inhale. Exhale, release. Two hands, frame your foot. Pause there. Good, pick up your back heel. Walk it a little bit forward so you can turn your toes towards the top of your mat and then seal the back foot down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lengthen out your front leg. Pull up on the skin of your shin. Pull up on your thigh. Send your right hip forward, your left hip up and back, and then heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, drop your head. Pull yourself in, chest down your left. Or pyramid pose, find that length. Inhale to lengthen, heart forward. Exhale, draw yourself in deeper, hips a little bit higher. Good, soften the shoulders again, right? It's easy to kind of snake them up to your ears. Let them stay away from your ears. Good, you got one more inhale. One more exhale. And then start to bend the front knee. Walk your hands a little forward in front of your foot. Good. Pick up your back heel, take an inhale, and then kick your back leg up. Supported warrior three, go for the leg. Good, toes through center chest. So pull your belly in so much that if you like picked up your fingertips, you would stay where you are. Good, pull belly in. Lift your right leg a little higher, send your heart more forward. Chin off of your throat. Good. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, drop your head, kick your right leg up, standing split. Lift the leg as high as you can. And maybe one hand behind the ankle. You play with the balance a little bit. The other hand might need it. But squeeze your right butt and kick up for three. Kiss your shin, kick up for two. And then feet together, forward fold. And inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, release, forward fold. Right, this time, two hands down on your mat. Step back, pause an upper push-up plank, shoulders over wrists. So take an inhale to press the mat away. And your exhale really slowly. Elbows in, lower yourself all the way down. Good, chin forward. Keep your hands where they are. Squeeze the legs together. Kick down into your feet. Take an inhale, lift your chest, your chin, lift your palms up. So this is modified Cobra. Squeeze your butt, kick your feet down, and then lift your heart higher. Good, squeeze the shoulders together, chin up, open chest, inhale. Exhale, release yourself down. Good, tuck your toes under. Pull your belly in one solid piece. Press yourself to upper push-up. Yes, you got it. So good. Exhale, lower all the way down, chest to the mat. Good. Point the toes. Inhale, lift. Arms, hearts, chin, chest. Look up. Good. Exhale, lengthen, lower. Tuck your toes. Press yourself up. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, lower, slow. You take your inhale through your baby cobra. Lift chest and arm. You exhale, release. You'll press yourself away. And then once you take it twice through, we'll meet in down dog. So good. And once you're in that down dog, right, get nice and firm with it. Spread the fingers. Press into that L shape of your thumb and your index finger. Belly a little more to thighs. Good. Empty out your air, S-H. Take an inhale. H-A. Good. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee, swing it through half pigeon. And bring your right knee to the outside of your right shoulder. Keep your heart lifted first and use that to square your hips. So as you point your back toes, you draw your right hip a little back, your left hip a little forward. Once your hips feel nice and steady, you crawl your arms forward. You can come to rest on your forearms. You might drop all the way down, forehead to the mat. And if there's any pain or pinching inside of your knee, right, nothing to force here. You could turn over, lie on your back. Find the same kind of stretch in a way where you and gravity are more on the same side. And then once you do find a place you get to settle into, right, you pause. And come back to that very similar still quality that you found inside of the beginning of this class, except now a whole lot different. Right? Body is different now. You are different now. And the way of working here is really the opposite of the working that you've been doing. You've spent a lot of time pressing the mat away, holding yourself up. This one you get to let gravity pull you down. You get to let yourself be held. Okay, and it's not just being still from an external perspective, being in the pose. It means softening everywhere you can, your shoulders, your jaw, space around your eyes, your fingertips, your toes. Empty out all of your air, S-H. Take a smooth inhale through your nose. Let it scan your body, hold it. And then H-M. And now just like that, really slow, steady breaths. Give yourself 2 more. So smooth inhales to fill you up fully. Right, that hum exhale to let the dust settle. And then once you finish your 2 breaths, and only you know, and you get to slowly peel yourself up away from your mat, palms underneath your shoulders. Right, you tuck your toes under. You'll send your right foot back to find upward push-up. You take a nice slow flow. Once you get back to down dog, you make your way to half pigeon on the left side. So you inhale, left leg up. You exhale, bend your knee, and you swing it through. A few moments to settle your hips with heart lifted. And then slowly lower and lengthen down. You rest elbows, shoulders, forearms, forehead, close your eyes. And there's something really, really beautiful about this kind of remote yoga practice. I think that really speaks to how powerful this yoga is, right? This yoga, regardless of what happens or is happening, there's a way to find your mat, right? And there's a way to cultivate your practice that lives inside of you making the choice to do it. And part of that also means you have the responsibility to fully dedicate yourself to your time here. So close your eyes, refocus. And when the kind of external distraction wants to show up, soften it and come back to you. There is nothing more important than you right now. Exhale, S-H. Inhale. H-M. Give yourself 2 more breaths, all yours. Once you finish those, and you'll make your way back through your final flow of this hour. So back to your downward facing dog. You move it around, you pedal out your feet, you take some hops. See what's changed, right? What's shifted, what's moved. Yes, you're nearing the end of this hour, right? But still a great moment to kind of check in, right? To refocus. And then from your downward facing dog, roll yourself forward. So you're in upper push-up plank, shoulders over us. Good, pull your belly in. And really slowly bring your knees down to your mat. That's simple. Good, walk your hands back to your knees. Come to stand on them, set up for camel pose. So knees hips width distance. Bring your palms to your low spine, fingers face down, pinkies touch. Draw the elbows close together, send your hips a little forward. Lift your chin up to the ceiling, shoulders back, lift your heart up, and then look up to look back. Once you find that place where breath feels supportive, feels like enough, then that's where you stay. If you see the back wall, you look maybe towards the floor. You can grab your heels, but again, heart the highest point. Good, soften head back. Send your heart a little higher. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, slowly guide yourself up. And set your hips to your heels, palms in your lap, and close your eyes. Hero's pose. Let the dust settle. Shoulders away from your ears. Smooth out your breath. Tune into that aliveness that shifts underneath the surface. What moves even when your external body gets really, really still. You. Bring your hands to your sides. Swing your legs forward long in front of you. Rock the fleshy parts out from underneath your sitting bones a few times so you're firmly rooted on your mat. Flex your toes back towards your nose. Inhale, arms up, get really tall. Exhale, hinge up and over your hips. Reach your toes, your ankles, your clothing. You really want to touch your toes. You can bend your knees They'll be a little closer. Every inhale, you send your heart forward. Every exhale, you draw yourself in. Good, inhales, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, pull yourself in. So good, Mikiko. Release the grip of your hands, heavy arms, heavy head. Roll yourself up to sitting. Once you come to sitting, bend your knees. Sit in the middle of your mat so you have some space behind you. Good. Pull your belly in. Keep your heart lifted tall. And lean back. Lift your shins parallel to the mat. You read my mind, Nina. Good. Arms a little forward. Good. Press the palms together and then pull your knees to your chest. Inhale. Good. Exhale, twist. Look over your right shoulder. Reach to the right. Good. Inhale, slow back to center. Good. Exhale, twist. Reach to the left. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, separate your palms. Inhale, knees to chest. Get them to touch. Good. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. Inhale, knees to chest. Nice, Leah. Exhale, lower, lengthen, and hover. Two more. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. One more, knees to chest. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. Pause there. Squeeze your butt. Pull your belly in and just hold it. Good. Hold it. Biceps by your ears. Hold it for 5. For 4. We're in this together. 3. Stay with it. 2. And then release. Let it go. Ha. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Rock side to side, side to side. And soles of feet together. Let your knees fall open for supine butterfly. You can grab the pinky side edges of your feet. Pull your toes towards your hearts. Keep rolling your spine down long. Yeah, your knees go a little bit wider. Draw your shoulders towards the floor. Take another inhale here. Exhale, happy baby. 1 foot into each hand, heels to the ceiling, knees to the armpits. You might rock side to side, maybe lengthen a leg and the other. And take 1 lion's breath here to seal it off. So empty out your air, S-H. Take a big Buddha belly breath in and then stick your tongue out, let it go. Ha! So good. I can imagine what that sounds like. Release your legs down long onto your mat. Right, bring 1 foot into each corner of your mat. Slip into your final Savasana. Right, and as succinctly as you can get there, let your body settle, heels a little wider. Right, palms face up by your side, shoulders to the floor, eyes closed. And you have done really all of your work to get to this moment, where you get to soak up all of the work you have done, everything you have carved out for yourself, discovered for yourself. Right? And not just the moments that felt light and easy, but also the moments where maybe you wanted to kind of bail on yourself. Thank you for sticking with it, for giving yourself a chance to surprise yourself. This yoga is nothing without you. Thank you so much for carving out the time to tune in, right? To getting yourself on your mat and for trying something on. Thank you for however you are able to continue to support this community. If you are familiar with Yoga to the People inside of the studios, you know we have always been donation based, and that continues here too. $12 is the suggested donation. If you are able to donate, please go right to our website and donate there. If that means $12 or more or less, thank you so much. If That means telling your friends and posting on your social media and spreading the word. Thank you so much. You know, you really are keeping this yoga going, truly. We will end with a quote, a breath, and then we'll meet together in seated. So please linger in this Savasana. There's nowhere you have to get to. Today's quote is from Osho. He says, "Don't move the way fear makes you move. Move the way love makes you move. Move the way joy makes you move." One last time together, please empty out your air. S-H. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Let it go, H-A. Really, really slowly. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your head a little side to side. Start to invite yourself back into your room. You can roll over to one side and make your way back to seated. Thank you so much.